Well, Boylan High School's turned out a lot of terrific golfers over the years, boys and girls, and they have two more special ones on the girls' team this year.
Yeah, they're the Greenberg sisters. Despite both being underclassmen, they play the game much better than most of us ever will.
As the high school golf season teed off a short while ago, the girls' team at Boylan is ready to do some damage.
To win conference and win state.
That's Ella Greenberg, and this is her younger sister Eva.
Do better than the tournaments.
Together, they're two of the best young golfers in the area.
Probably winning Medina, the Medina Junior Shrine Invitational. I shot 76-70, and I was the youngest one in it. I was playing against girls that are going to Michigan and all over the place, and so I won that last year, like right as I graduated 8th grade.
Junior high showed these two some good times, like when Eva
Shot 73 into a playoff, and then I birdied the first hole to win.
but they've been good long before then.
My best was probably when I was like 8, I think, and at Sandy Hollow on number 4, I was like 90 yards out, and I hit it in for an eagle. So that was my first eagle.
Ella started playing when she was just 5 years old.
I think I took my first lesson, and she was at the lesson, and my coach Lloyd, he's like, do you want to come join us? And she was like, no, she was scared to join us.
Eventually, Eva came around to love the sport, which makes for some fun little competition, like when it comes to who's better at putting.
It's off and on.
Yeah.
Depends on the week.
Mine get
Lately-
closer, but
I
she
make
can
more.
make more.
As the two have grown up, they've found themselves battling one another in various tournaments.
Pretty competitive.
While they're both usually right there atop the leaderboard, there's never any hostility towards the other.
I mean, she's a good player. We're both good, really good players.
Like during this event, at the Winnebago Crosstown Classic, where the girls were paired up with closest friends and teammates from Boylan.
It's harder to, play against your teammates, I guess, but it's also really fun because it's like familiar people, and I always try to encourage my teammates and help them out as much as I can. Good ball.
There's plenty of support when following this bunch.
Volley.
And Ella's right there to guide her sister as well.
Yeah, she always tells me where to aim or what I'm doing wrong with my swing or keep my head down with putting.
And sometimes Eva lets her sister know when she's being a little bit too aggressive.
She was like, don't go for it, you're gonna hit it in the water. And so I was like, okay. So then I ended up clubbing down 1, and then so she helped me with that.
It's their maturity that stands out. When they're not on the links, they know how to take their mind off the game.
I think sometimes if you play just too much golf, you're gonna get burnt out. So I just hang out with my friends. My best friend Morgan is on my team, so we are together a lot.
Along with their talented teammates, Eva, a freshman, and Ella, a sophomore, could take the Boylan girls golf program to even greater heights.
So we have two Greenberg golfers and a Greenberg interviewing them. What are the odds of that? Any relation?
No relation, but I can promise you they are much better golfers than I am.